Good morning, friends. I am so excited to be here with you today. Are you excited to be watching me on the TV today or on your tablet or your mom's phone? Yeah? Awesome. Let's get started. Are we ready to sing our good morning song? Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. It is time to start our day. We will learn and work and play. Good morning, little sprouts. How are you? Good, good. Good morning, friends. How are you today? Excellent. We're going to say good morning to brothers and sisters, and good morning to mommies and daddies, and good morning to Mr. Sean, who's helping today, and good morning to Theo, who's also here helping today. And we're going to say good morning to me, Miss Tracy. Good morning. All right. Are we ready to get started with our day? We have to figure out what day of the week it is. We don't know, do we? Maybe some of you know, but I don't know, and I need help figuring it out. So can you show me your 2 fingers and your 5 fingers, just like this? There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Awesome. We did it in English. Can we do it in French? Can you show me the 2 and the 5 again? How many fingers are we holding up in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Dimanche, lundi, mardi, mercredi, jeudi, vendredi, samedi. Awesome. Do you know what day of the week it is today? Those were some really good answers. It's Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, today is Tuesday, today is Tuesday, and we're going to have some fun. This is the last day of our month. Do you know what number this is? It's a really big number. It's the biggest number that we count to at Preschool Circle Time. Are we ready to count all the way from number 1? Can you help me? All right, grab your pointers and your circle time pages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and then the 3 and the 1 is 31. Can you say 31? Excellent. And who remembers what month it is? It's the very last day of this month. It's March. We march for March. So we can write what day of the week? Tuesday. March. And then what was the really big number? 31. So we can say today is Tuesday, March 31. Did you make a bracelet? Amazing. All right, so we figured out, it's beautiful, I love it. We figured out what day of the week it is and what the date is, and now we need to figure out the weather. Are you ready to help me sing our song? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather, everyone? Is it snowy? Is it cloudy? Is there rain or is there sun? Can you use your looking eyes to look outside your window? What is the weather like where you are today? Ah, I see. Well, where I am right now, it's not very nice at school. So I'm going to put the clouds and the snow up. And I'm also going to put the wind up because it was a little bit windy this morning for me. Should the weather panda wear his sneakers or his snow boots today? I think he should wear his snow boots. And should the panda wear shorts or pants today? If he has to go outside, I think he should wear some pants. And I think if he's going outside, he should wear his coat too. Should he wear his toque, his winter toque? Maybe to keep his head warm. And then should he wear his mittens? I think he should wear his mittens. All right, I think our panda is ready for today. Amazing. Thank you so much for helping me figure out the weather and how to dress the panda today. Are you ready to hear our story? This is one of my favorite storybooks, so I'm really excited to read it to you today. I'm a good listener, read me a book. My hands are in my lap and at Miss Tracy I look. When she sees I'm ready, she will say, here is the story I have for you today. What is on the front cover of my storybook today? Are these crayons? And is this a rainbow? What about this up here? That's the sun. And this is a rain cloud. And they don't look very happy, do they? No, they don't. My storybook is called How the Crayons Saved the Rainbow. The sun and the clouds were best friends. They worked together to keep the earth warm and the gardens growing. But of all the things they did together, their very favorite was making rainbows so that the whole world was colorful and happy. Are rainbows colorful and happy? Yeah, they are. They make me smile every time I see them. Then one day, the sun and the clouds had a big fight. The clouds were blocking the sun, and the sun couldn't shine through to the earth. The sun went sizzle, sizzle, sizzle at the clouds, and the clouds went clap, bang, boom back. Oh, that was a really big fight. They stopped being friends and were never in the sky together again. They probably don't feel very good, do they? No, I don't think so. With the sun and the clouds far apart, it was scorching hot some days and damp and cold on others. Because if the sun is the only thing in the sky, it's going to be really hot. And if the rain cloud is the only thing in the sky, it's going to be really cold. And worst of all, there were no more rainbows. Without rainbows, the flowers, streams, and even the cities started to lose their color. Soon the earth was black and white. But in one little town, in one little school, in one little desk, there was one little forgotten box of crayons, and the crayons still had their colors. The desk rattled and shook and clambered and clanked. All of a sudden, it toppled over, and the box of crayons tumbled out. The blue crayon says, "Ah, I'm naked!" The green crayon says, "Yippee!" The orange crayon says, "Get off me," as the yellow crayon's on top of him. The red one says, "I'm out of here." The blue one says, "Woe is me." And the purple one says, "Hey, where are all the colors?" The crayons started to search for the other colors. They raided marker bins and tore through art projects, but everything as far as they could see was only black and white. The green crayon says, "Who made all the colors go away?" The blue crayon says, "This is so sad." The red crayon says, "This is terrible." The yellow crayon says, "What about daffodils and butter?" And the orange crayon says, "If oranges aren't orange, do I even exist?" That's a pretty big question. The crayons looked out the window. The sun was all the way to one side of the sky looking angry, and the clouds were all the way to the other side looking gloomy. This crayon says, "I miss all the colors. We can't even draw rainbows together now." The purple crayon says, "Wait, that's it. We need to save the rainbows." Do you think that they can save the rainbows? So the crayons started drawing little rainbows all over town. Look at them. They drew them on the houses. They drew them on the sidewalks and on the trees. But nothing happened. The sun and the clouds didn't seem to notice. Are the drawing rainbows making the crayons happy? Yeah, they look happy. "We have to make our rainbows bigger," Violet said. Working together, the crayons drew and scribbled. They made the biggest, brightest, most colorful rainbow the world had ever seen. And do you see what's happening with the sun and the clouds? The sun is kind of peeking over, checking out the rainbow, and the clouds are kind of peeking over, checking out the rainbow. Ever so slowly, the sun perked up and the clouds floated in for a closer look. The sun and the clouds both peered down, admiring the giant rainbow that the crayons had drawn. Look at that really big rainbow. "What bright colors," said the sun. "It's incredible," said the clouds. They looked at each other with great big smiles. So did seeing this rainbow make them really happy? Yeah, it did. The sun said to the clouds, "Remember when we used to be together all the time and make rainbows?" The clouds nodded. "I'm sorry for going clap, bang, boom at you." "I'm sorry for going sizzle, sizzle, sizzle at you," said the sun. Are they making up? "It's better being friends," said the sun, and the clouds agreed. They hugged. The sun shined brightly, and the clouds misted happy rain. Ever so slowly, rainbows reappeared near and far, turning the world colorful once again. The end. Is that a pretty rainbow? It sure is. So, today I'm going to talk to you about what art we're going to do. So we're going to hold this page open so that we can see our rainbow. All right. So I'm using a full-size sheet of paper today, but I gave you a half-size sheet of paper. So I'm going to use this big one so I can show you what I want you to do. And I also have some of these scented crayons. I'm really lucky. But I want you to try and find pencil crayons or crayons from home. And we're going to have to remember what colors are in our rainbow. So what color is on the outside of our rainbow? Is it red? And then what color comes next? It's kind of hard to see, but it's orange. And then what color? Good job. Yellow. And then what color is this? This one is green. Perfect. And then blue. and then purple. So those are the colors we're going to use in our rainbow today. There's also a color called indigo in this rainbow. It's kind of like a dark blue in between purple and blue, but I don't have one of those crayons, so I'm not going to worry about that today. All right, so I'm going to take my crayons and I'm going to put them here and I'm going to get them ready. So I'm going to start, actually, I'm going to start on the inside of my rainbow. So I'm going to start with purple. Oh, Miss Tracy's forgetting a step. What's the first thing we have to do? That's right, we have to write our name. So I'm going to write my name at the top of the paper. All right, so now I have my name. So I'm going to start on the inside of my rainbow, and I'm going to draw a purple arch. So an arch is like a half circle, but I'm going to go over it a couple times to make it thicker, and I'm going to rub my crayon to make it blended. Does yours look like this? Great job. Okay, so what color comes after purple on the next outside? Is it red or is it blue? It's blue. Good job. Okay, so we're going to get my crayon ready, and I'm going to hold up my paper, and I'm going to draw my blue arch or semicircle. Good job, guys. You guys are doing a really great job. Okay, so now I've done blue, purple and blue. What color comes next? Is it green? All right, so I'm going to get out my green crayon. And I'm going to draw my arch outside of the blue. So did I draw one color on top of the other color, or did I put it beside the color? Yeah, I put it beside the color. I didn't put them on top of each other. Okay, so now I have purple, blue, and green. So what comes next? What color is this? Yellow. So then I'm going to put my yellow arch on top. Good job. Am I done now, or do I still have more colors to do? I still have more colors to do. Okay, so next comes orange. Oops. Okay. So again, we're going to put our arch beside our yellow arch. So our orange arch goes beside and not on top. I'm not coloring on the other colors, am I? No, I'm not. Okay, now am I done? No way. I still have way more to do. I have one more color. What color's left? My red one. So I'm going to go beside the orange arch, and I'm going to do the red arch. Go all the way over and then down the other side to make our rainbow. Good job. Is my rainbow finished? Yeah, my rainbow is finished, and I think it looks not bad. Now, if you really wanted to do something extra, you could take your yellow and you could draw our sun in the corner. So what shape is our sun? Is our sun a rectangle or is our sun a circle? Yeah, our sun is a circle. So we're gonna draw a circle. And then what does the sun have outside? Sun rays, right? So we'll draw some sun rays. If you want to get really fancy, you could put a little bit of orange, because if you see, our sun has a little bit of orange in him. Oh goodness, there's something wrong with my crayon. Okay. Okay, so there's our sun. And then what am I missing over here? Do I need to put my rain cloud up? Okay, so you could find gray or black and then draw your rain cloud in the other corner. So rain clouds look a little bit like this. And then they're colored in. So you want to do some bubbles, some round bubbles, and then a flat bottom. And then you want to color it in. All right. And this one has hands. So Miss Tracy's going to draw some hands on our rain cloud. There. There's our rain cloud. You guys did such a good job, or you will do a good job if you do this after you've watched the video. So there's my rainbow, and I want you to do a rainbow just like mine on your half sheet of paper. And then if you can, I want you to tape it up in the window so that everyone can see your rain cloud or your rainbow from the street. The other thing I want to talk to you about today is the activity I have planned. So in your packages, you got a double-sided tracing sheet with butterflies and a rainbow. And then you also got a dry erase marker with a pom-pom glued on top. Do you know why there's a pom-pom glued on top? Yeah, it's an eraser. That's right. Now, all my friends got different colors of markers and different colors of pom-poms. But remember, you get what you get and you don't get upset. I just gave them out randomly. So you're going to take your marker, and on your butterfly tracing sheet, you're going to trace from the one that has no color on that line all the way to the one that does have color. And then you're going to do the same thing. You're going to start at the top, because where do we start our letters? Where do we start our letters? At the top. Good job. So we're going to start at the top, and we're going to go down to the bottom. And then on to the other side. And then you can use this handy pom-pom to erase your work so that you can do it over again. And then on this side, you can trace all the way from the butterfly. This one's tricky because there's lots of curves. Up and around and down and around and down, all the way over. Oh my goodness, and up and down and crisscross over here. Oh my goodness, and to the rainbow. Did I get to the rainbow? I did get to the rainbow, and I bet you can get to the rainbow too. And then you can use your pom-pom to erase all that line that you just drew so that you can practice doing it over and over again. Because this is really good for helping you go across your body, which is something the teachers like to call crossing your midline, when you go from one side all the way over to the other side of your body. That means you're crossing over, and it's a really important skill for my friends to be learning. And it's also really good for hand-eye coordination. Just for a tip for mom and dad. So that's our activity for today, and our craft for today, and our story for today. All right, let's get on to the magic box. Are you ready for the magic box? I think I might have put one of these already in the magic box, but I can't remember, so I picked it anyway, and we'll see. Maybe you'll guess it quicker this time. Maybe you won't. I'm not sure. All right, so Hunter wants to know if it would crawl on the floor. No, it would not crawl on the floor. Kevin wants to know if it makes something. Technically, it makes noise. Yeah, so it makes something. It makes noise. So it doesn't crawl on the floor, but it does make noise. What does it do? It moves from place to place. That's what it does. So it doesn't crawl on the floor, it makes noise, and it moves from place to place. Where does it live? This one's kind of tricky. It lives... Well, this one in particular lives in Miss Tracy's classroom. That's what I'm going to tell you. It lives in Miss Tracy's classroom. Because if I tell you anything else, I'm going to really give it away. And I want you to try and guess. So it doesn't crawl on the floor. It makes noise. And it moves from place to place. And it lives in the classroom. Have you figured out what it is yet? Those are really good guesses. What color is it? It's blue and black. So it doesn't crawl on the floor. It makes noise. It moves from place to place. It lives in Miss Tracy's classroom. And it is blue and black. Have you figured out what's inside my magic box yet? Good guesses. All right. What sound does it make? It goes choo choo. But I know you know what it is, but do you know who it is? Okay. It doesn't crawl on the floor. It makes noise. It moves from place to place. It lives in Miss Tracy's classroom. It is blue and black, and it goes choo choo. If you said Percy, you're wrong. It's Thomas. Good job, friends, making good guesses about figuring out what's inside my magic box. I'm running out of ideas for things to put in the magic box. So if you want to tell mummies and daddies things that you want to see Miss Tracy put in the magic box that I can easily find at preschool, so you're going to have to use your thinking brains to figure out what I can put in the box from things at school, please have them post a comment where I post the video so that I can figure out some new things to put inside the magic box because I'm running out of really good ideas. But that's all I have for you today. I hope you've had a fantastic Tuesday learning and drawing and coloring with me. Let's get out our working hands. All day long we worked and played, worked and played, worked and played. All day long we worked and played, and now our day is done. Wave goodbye to all your friends, all your friends, all your friends. Wave goodbye to all your friends until we meet again. Bye. See you tomorrow.